Hi guys, this is Lawrence Broussard. This is where I went to college. It's a place affectionately called the Swamp. If you notice, it says UL Raging Cajuns, Cypress Lake, alligator habitat, caution, do not feed the alligators, keep pets out of the lake, do not litter. So I wonder if we're going to see an alligator. What is that? That is an alligator, guys. If you've never seen one up close and personal, that's a really small one. It's probably maybe 4 or 5 feet at the most. There's another one. It didn't go under. Right there. It just went. You see that little spot in the water? That's a turtle. I thought it was an alligator. That is a turtle. So anyway, let's go back. That's an alligator. When I used to walk to class on the other side, they didn't have a wall, and they used to have a 10-footer that would hang out. I'm going to zoom back so we can see. Gray stuff hanging out the tree, we affectionately call moss. Back in my great-grandparents' day, they used it to make beds, pillows, things like that. These trees are, well, that one is a cypress tree. If you look at the bottom, you see the knees coming out. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not the best at the type of trees that we have. There's a native bird. I forgot the name of it. But this is right in the middle of the campus where I went to school, went to college. And one of the things I was thinking about when I was coming here was about not giving up. When I went to college, I had no clue how to study, no clue how to take notes, no clue how to go to class, but I was determined to go to college. It took me about 7 years to get through, on and off, because I'd go for a while, then I'd have to stop for a while because I couldn't afford it, and then go back, but I eventually graduated. Look what we got here, guys. What's coming up here? That's about a 6-foot gator. I was hoping we'd see one. We've already seen 2. I guess somebody's been feeding them. See the turtles? This is what a swamp actually looks like. I know this is a small one and it's right in the middle of town, but let's go back to that gator. My mother caught a 12.5-foot gator one time. It's kind of hard to picture a little 110-pound lady catching a 12.5-foot gator, but she did. Somebody said the last time I was going just a little bit too fast, so I'm going to try and go a little slower. If you ever go in the wildlife in South Louisiana, some places, not the marsh, but the swamp, this is what you'll see. That little brown thing in the middle, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's called a cattail. It's all fuzzy. This college has changed so much. I almost didn't recognize where I was at. All the buildings. It's really pretty now. It's nice when I went to college, but it's definitely a different world. I think there's a walkway over there, so I'm gonna keep filming until I get there. Brings back a lot of fond memories for me. A lot of difficult times, but a lot of really, really good memories. Well, they're actually working on it, so I won't be able to show y'all. Let me phase around. See, when I went to school, none of these buildings were here. There was a student union, and it wasn't that great. It was a great place to eat though, because That's where all the girls ate, and so few of us guys were smart enough, that's where we ate. It was kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it years later, but it was fun. So don't ever give up. I was the first one that I know of in my family to go to college, the first one to graduate. There might be somebody else, but I'm not aware of it. And I can tell you it was a real struggle. I mean, for 1 year, I went over a year that my wisdom teeth were impacted, and I had a choice: go to college or get my teeth fixed, and I picked college. And my teeth are crooked now a little bit because of it. Do I regret it? Not at all. Not one bit. You look back about that and you feel good. There's Mr. Alligator. So anyway, this is the swamp. This is what an actual swamp looks like. It might not be exactly the same, but it is pretty close. Only difference, there would be more bird noise. We're kind of late in the afternoon, though. Everything's kind of settled down. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. And here's Lafayette, Louisiana, University of Southwest Louisiana, the swamp.